Yo, what's up guys, my name is Firemoon and today I will teach you how to get better on FACEIT on the most played map in the pool, Mirage. I'm not someone who's god at Counter-Strike, and I'm not here to tell you what to do or what not to do. I'm just here to give you my insight and give some advice based on my experience of playing on FACEIT. I know there are many better players who are watching this, and if you think that some of this advice is wrong, I will be pleased to read your comments about what's wrong and why, and what we should do instead. If you have idea on what map and what site should I do next, just let me know down in the comments. Now, before we start, please like and subscribe. Thank you. So, let's start from the start, of course. I have two strats when it comes to first round. First one is a little bit aggressive, and I use it on most occasions. I buy dual Berettas and smoke and flash. I smoke close apps, somewhere close to doorway, then flash just so they won't rush through the smoke. Instantly at least. Then I position myself on this drawer, in apps, and waiting for their rush through the smoke. After smoke went down, I just go back to flower pot and wait on this angle. Second one is more passive. I just buy dev kit and grenade. I throw grenade immediately in apps from car, then I just jump spot. When I see one of them, I just go back to backside and wait for my teammates. This one is more complicated, of course, simply because there are all sort of buys. I will give you some kind of guidelines and tell you what I do and what I don't do. On the start of the round, I mostly throw this molly, from default. It's really easy molly to throw. You just need some sort of training to throw it exactly every single time. Don't worry, even I miss it sometimes. Just train. You can throw grenade from the default too, but in the most cases where I don't expect rush through that molly, I will throw grenade from the van on exactly 135. It's easy grenade, you just aim right here and W throw. Then it's jump time. You can jump normally from left to right, or you can just jump on the left. Whatever your preference is. If I see someone, I will just throw flash from the van and jump on the doors. If I see multiple people, meaning that it's rush, I will throw flash and carry gun smoke, and reposition myself to the bench, rarely, ROPS, rarely because everybody expects it, backside in most cases, or trash, when I feel like donk. Sometimes I will fake that I'm going to backside, but actually I will be playing from left or right side of the van, or sometimes just even in the smoke. Trust me, sometimes, especially on their force buy, they don't expect you in your smoke. I just mentioned the left and right side of the van. Both of these positions can be really good, but just be careful. If you take right side of the van, just go to a little bit right, because people can see you from apps before you can see them. If I don't have any bombs, or I just throw them, in most cases I will go back to backside and just play for rotation. You can just stand in the left side of backside, but if your guys have mid and short, you can stand on the right side, behind these boxes. Trust me, it's an angle that many people don't expect. And in the last case, if jungle is compromised, then I go back to kitchen and hug this wall, or I just try to take caps control. Again, if I played any other position, there could be a million possibilities of what I could do. But on B, there are three. For me at least. If I have money for smoke and flash, I will throw smoke on the same position where I throw that deep molly. That smoke will smoke really deep. It will fall on doorway in front of the kitchen. Some people will maybe rush it, so I suggest that you throw some flash. Then sometimes I will throw this crazy city smoke for apps. It literally lands on the same position like the one I mentioned before, just it's quicker, of course. Now, it's not really easy to throw it. It requires training, but mostly just bump here, aim between these two stains or whatever they are, crouch and jump throw. Simple, right? And lastly, if I don't have any nades, I will just try jump around like a monkey, and if I spot them, I will just wait for rotation. Simple. Let's now do some practices that most people from lower ranks do. But sometimes I even see it in level 10, that doesn't make sense at all. First, something that really goes on my mind is this close molly, that is totally useless. They can't rush it that fast. It's impossible. Second is positions from the side. They are not useful at all, only if you have Carrigan smoke already thrown. Third is playing from one position constantly. I really think that I don't need to explain why. Fourth is playing directly from sofa, in the apps. Don't get me wrong, this position is not bad, just move a little bit right, because you will see them before they see you. Fifth is playing any crazy open off angle. Your task as a B player is not to stop them from entering sight. Your task is stalling and trying to survive as long as you can. And sixth and last is playing under window. In some cases this can work, but I personally don't like it. If your team is Echo and you're thinking about stacking B side, this will be my recommendation on how to do it good. First player, behind the boxes on backside. Second player, backside left side, waiting for the pop. Third player, on box on side. Fourth player, bench, watching both side and short in the same time. And fifth player, either flower pot or van. If terrorists rush side, this stacked, it can be pricey for them, and maybe even the win for your team. Who knows? Rotations are very important, because let's be for real, they will attack A side more than B. So let's again start from the start. In first round, it's really matter what you did buy. If it's dual Berettas, I recommend rotation through jungle. If it's USP or P250, then I recommend CT. In second round, you most likely have MP9 or some sort of shotgun. In this case, I recommend CT rotation. In full buy round, it is more about situation, not about gun. You will have M4 in the most of the cases. If you play 5 vs 3, then you can go wherever you want, or whatever your players have. In 3 vs 5 rounds, it's same thing. It's more about what your players have and what are they holding. But I will just not recommend in this situation jungle rotation, because in that case, your teammates probably don't have jungle control. Just one thing, I recommend this smoke in retakes, because it blocks full palace. That's it from this video. Hope you learned something today. If you think that I have some mistakes or that I'm talking shit, just comment about it. Of course, there are people who have more knowledge than I do. At the end of the day, I'm just 2.2k elo. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. See ya!